Hello my lovelies, how are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to Happy Wife, Happy Life. My name is Shelly, and in today's video, you guys, I'm going to be sharing with you what I have thrifted. Now, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave, because I have a lot of interesting videos coming up soon. We do everything from decorating to cleaning to organizing, thrifting, and everyday wife life things here in this channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, you guys. And to my oldies but goodies, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I enjoy all of your support and all of your likes and comments. I just wanted to start off by saying that I am so appreciative of that, and I absolutely love interacting with you guys every day. So in this video, you guys, I'm going to be sharing with you what I found in a thrift store here in Kissimmee. It's close by to us. It's actually about 10-15 minutes away, not too far. And it's called Hope Thrift Store. It's based for the church, so whatever proceeds they get goes to the church to help any kind of foundations that they work with, and so on and so forth. And I absolutely love to support our local thrift stores because most of them do a lot of charity work, and I just like to see that my money is being put into use and not as a profit for somebody just, you know, to gain profit off of. You know, it's actually being used for organizations. So that being said, let's jump right in. You guys know that I love the glam look, okay? Now, I'm a little bit everywhere. I'm not 100% glam, and I won't venture out of that style because I love every single style. I love every single design type, you guys. There's just so many out there, and I'm looking at your videos and I'm enjoying everyone's videos. Even though it might not be my style, I still appreciate a lot of different types of style and design. So lately I have been into a lot of vintage, you know, old, you know, beautiful depression glass, and to me it kind of looks glam. Even though it's called depression glass, it still has a beautiful texture, it still has beautiful colors, and let's face it, they don't design things like that anymore. I find things are a lot more simple. People are liking more like clear and straight glass, and so I feel like things are not being produced with a lot of detail, and I really like that. I really like things that have a lot of texture. Even though I might not like color in my house, I still like a lot of texture and a lot of different visual interest. And so I'm gonna start from right to left, you guys. I think to you guys will be left to right. I think so. But anyways, the first piece I'm gonna share with you is this depression glass, you guys, in the pink color. It is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. It is a little tiny serving tray. It can be used to serve little things like crackers, you know, olives, cheeses, hams, on and on and on. There's so many uses for this. I was also thinking of putting my soap dispenser for my kitchen with maybe the pumpkin or whatever the season might be. And you guys, I'm actually collecting these for next spring. Yes, I'm thinking that far ahead of time, even though we still haven't finished the year. But since I'm finding them in the thrift store and they're so inexpensive to acquire, I can definitely pick up a couple pieces here and there as the year progresses. So by springtime, I'll have a nice collection of these items, you guys. So, you know, Grove Collaborative has little trays that they, you know, they put their little things on. I don't keep a lot of things on my counters, especially like soaps and rags and sponges and things like that. My sponges, I keep them in my dishwasher when I need them. On a very rare occasion, I'll take them out of my dishwasher and I'll use them, but I don't have them displayed in my kitchen or in my sink area, so I just put that away. And then so typically it's just the soap dispenser and maybe a little tiny decorative piece, like right now I have the pumpkin, but usually it's just the soap dispenser. So I was thinking of getting their idea and maybe grounding it with something, and something like this will work absolutely perfect if I want to use it for that. It's just very flat and it's a little tiny tray, but again, look at the detail, you guys. And if you're someone that likes to be able to touch things and feel a texture to it, I'm one of those people. I like texture. I like different patterns and designs, and definitely things that I can feel, you know, feel with my hands and feel visually. I absolutely love things like this. They just make me very, very happy. And this is more of a plain design, and they can get very, very intricate. Kind of like this one over here, you guys. I feel like this one has a little bit more aesthetics in reference to more details. You know, you can actually see the lines here, and then it has the raised diamond pattern, which I absolutely love this raised diamond pattern, you guys. When I was buying my pillows for my couch, and if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and make sure I link that down below, or in the eye in the sky, and at the end of the video, so there's no reason why you should be able to miss that. I actually found 2 candelabras that were beautiful, you guys, gorgeous, and it had this diamond pattern on it. And right at checkout, I had it right on top of the pillows, and I moved one of the pillows and it fell inside the cart and it broke, and I was so heartbroken because it was absolutely perfect, because it had the old world feeling. It looked like the crystal, and the price was only $9.99, so that was amazing, because usually those tapered candelabras are $39, $29, you know, they can get pretty pricey. So I was so heartbroken. I couldn't believe I did that, but well, you know, things happen. What can you do, right? So I really enjoyed this diamond pattern. It's raised, and again, it has a lot of visual interest, a lot of textural interest. If you pick it up, you feel it. It's something that, you know, stimulates you, and I love that. And so this is like another little serving tray. This is good for little olive, cheese, you know, little things to put out, maybe crackers and cookies, or whatever you guys want to do. Use this for, you can definitely use it for. It has a lot of multiple uses. And again, I picked it up in the pink color, and you guys, this might be something I'm going to be doing like often, every weekend or every other weekend, just going to see what I can pick up in this nice beautiful color for the springtime. It's really what I'm looking for right now. So of course, you guys, I was joking around with my mom as I was walking through the thrift store, telling her all these things, like, I'm probably going to be walking out of here with a lot of things I don't need, which is true. But, you know, I don't pick up anything I don't absolutely love. And it was a little bit of a mixture of here and there. And moving on with the depression glass, you guys, I was able to find another little tray with that diamond pattern that I like so much. And it's in the clear color. I actually saw a butter dish in Mount Dora that I absolutely loved, and I regret not getting, but it was a little on the pricey side because that was an antique store, not a thrift store. So they actually priced it at like $15, and I just did not want to spend $15 on a butter dish when I can go to a thrift store and try to find something similar. But it was absolutely gorgeous. So this reminded me a lot of that dish. It has a lot of detail, again, a lot of raised edges, and then also, if you can see here, has nice scalloped edges. Just has a lot of visual interest, and again, I can use this all year long since it's clear. I can use this anytime, and I'm probably going to be incorporating more pieces like this in my kitchen area, because even though, again, it's depression glass, and it's not very expensive. Online it could be pretty pricey, but if you find them on thrift stores and things like that, typically it's not expensive. And I just love the look of it. To me, it looks a little on the glam side. It looks like crystal, so you know, you get your money's worth when you get things like this. And again, if I want to use it for dish soap, or I want to use it, you know, to put things like a little tray, maybe some keys or whatever, this has so many uses that this is a good piece to have in your house. And then of course, you guys, I found these beautiful cups, and they're more like the juice type cups. And again, it has the diamond raised pattern. It has the big diamond raised pattern, and then it has a smaller raised pattern here, you guys. And yes, this might, you know, be something that you guys are not interested in, but my other drinking glasses have a similarity, that old world look, and I'll show you guys that as well. I'll probably put in a picture right here. And you know, I got those in the Dollar Tree, and I paid $1 each. So when I saw this set, you know, of juice cups, because they are a lot smaller than a regular drinking cup, they wanted $1.99 per cup, you guys, and I negotiated them down, because obviously I'm not gonna pay $1.99 for vintage cups, or you know, cups from a thrift store. But I love the look of it, and they will go perfect with my water cup. And I ended up paying like $3 for 5 cups. I wish I would have had the 6 cup, and I was actually gonna just pick up 4 of them, because I don't like to have odd number cups. But then I figured if one breaks, I'll have an extra replacement, so I did pick up all 5. And again, he left it to me at $3. And the reason why I'm not really stating prices, you guys, is you know, I negotiate when I go to thrift stores. They usually will price things, and if you're the type of person that wants to pay whatever they're asking, that's fine, that's okay, I have no problem with that. But I'm definitely a negotiator by nature. It's in my blood, you know, it's why I've been so successful in my businesses. And so I don't really like to pay full price for anything if I can, you know, if I can avoid it. And so a lot of times they'll mark things like this little tray right here, this little vintage tray in silver. This is actually something my husband picked up. He looked up the brand, and to me it's very hard to see, but he was able to locate it. And he looked it up, and this piece right here is selling for at least $15, and everything with the brand name is pretty pricey because it's silver. So I'm seeing things in the 200s, 300s, you know, obviously not this little piece, but you know, other pieces that belong to this maker. So he bought it because he liked it. And long story short, we used to actually do eBay, you guys, many moons ago, back in 2008 when the market crashed. We actually had a business that, you know, we bought storage bins that people were no longer paying. And we used to find a lot of interesting things in there, and we used to sell things on eBay. So I guess that kind of like stuck with us. That's why we kind of know a lot of, you know, we have a lot of information of different brands and things like that. And if we're not sure, we'll look it up. You know, but it's still kind of instilled in us. We like to see what kind of treasures we find. And so he picked this up just because he liked it, and he looked it up, and he said, well, you know, it might be worth something. And I don't care about having an extra little silver dish here, you guys. This goes with anything. Of course, it's tarnished right now. Everything else I washed, by the way. This is the only thing I did not wash because I'm gonna do the silver cleaner on it. And they were asking $2.99 for this. And of course, at the end, I did not pay $2.99 for it. I ended up getting this whole lot here for $15. You know, and it would have probably been like $35 or $36 if I would have paid full price for everything. So I negotiate everything. It's in my nature. That being said, let's get moving, you guys. But this is super cute, and I'll see if I remember to take a picture after I polish it up, you guys. I think it's gonna look really cute. You can do, you know, put your stick of butter here for Thanksgiving. You know, it's just so many uses that you have for little dishes like this. And keeping with the theme, you guys, I found these salt and pepper shakers. I'm gonna go ahead and see if you guys can see it. They're absolutely gorgeous, and one has an S on it and the other has a P on it for salt and pepper, and they were in pristine condition, you guys. Again, we're talking about depression glass. You can tell that it's not 100% perfect. It has a little indent here. I guess when they blew it up, you know, they may have pressed down on it. I love those things. I love things with a little bit of imperfection in it. It just makes it look, you know, you can tell that it's handmade, and I love things like that. So I picked these two up, and again, they wanted like $1.99, $1.99, and of course, I told them probably like 75 cents or something like that for these two little cute little salt and pepper shakers with a little diamond raised pattern. And again, this for Thanksgiving, I think it's gonna look so cute and elegant on the table, and it just brings out little touches of glam that I'm looking for, even though it's super, super inexpensive, you guys. Okay, so this is an interesting find. So this is an interesting find, you guys. I was walking, and this was kind of like all together here and inside a little plastic bag, and I looked at it, I was like, what is this? First of all, I have no idea what this is. If you guys know what this is or what it's used for, let me know in the comments below. I have no idea. I'm thinking that it's kind of maybe some shaker or some strainer. I think I've seen this like a martini shaking things, I don't know. So if you guys know exactly what this is, let me know below, because I was just gonna toss it. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna have a use for this. So I might just either toss it or redonate it. I don't know. And so here I found this little guy. They wanted originally $4.99. Like I told you, my total would have been a lot higher if I would have paid everything for it. I tried to take all the stickers out before sticking it into a dishwasher, because I did put everything in a dishwasher, every single piece that you've seen. All the depression glass and the silver and everything, not the silver tray, but everything, like the salt and peppers, everything has been washed thoroughly in the dishwasher, and I typically will do that twice, you guys, just because I want to make sure that it's clean. Going back to serving pieces, and this is so, so cute for a little olive tray, for a little tray with hams and cheese, and it has a little pear on top, and it has let me see if I can get a few guys for you guys. It has 2 of each fruit, and so this is cute for like a little intimate gathering, and you know, we're in that time of season. Trying to see how I can put this in my hand without it falling. You know, so here are the, let me see if my camera will focus, the different items. You know, there's a pear, there's an apple, we have a banana, and I think this is like a pomegranate, looks like to me. Trying to see if my camera will focus, you guys. It's so hard when things are little. It has a grape, a little cluster of grapes, and then there's a pineapple. So very cute. I'm thinking of making a little tray and just sticking these everywhere. I wouldn't do this with a big party or a big gathering, you guys, but I'm almost kind of over those big gatherings. When I was younger and my kids were younger, we definitely had everyone over, and it was like 30-40 people, but it was a lot. It was a big toll on me, and you know, just the cooking and the cleaning and everything, the stress level, my anxiety level, it was just over the top at times. And so now when I do gatherings, I tend to do smaller gatherings, and this will work perfect. And you know, I can either just throw them in the little cup that they came in, or I can just stick them in, you know, into the ham and the cheese or whatever it is that I'm going to be serving with this. I thought that was a cute find. If you guys find things like this, let me know where you'll find, you know, these kind of items. Just because I've never seen these out in the store. And believe me, I'm a shopaholic, you guys. I'm not a shopaholic. I just know my merchandise. You know, I'm in the stores a lot of times, so I know that, you know, where I can typically find things, and I've never been able to find something like that. All right, heading more into like kitchen type stuff. You guys, I've always wanted something like this. It's a little tiny honey keeper. And this seemed to be brand new, even though I washed everything again, you guys. I'm not, but it seemed brand new because this isn't gonna look like it's ever been used before. And this might be one of those things that I probably won't use, but I've always wanted one. But I'm thinking maybe, you know, if I have guests over, and I do like a nice breakfast with some muffins or whatnot, I can put out the jellies and then I can put the honey out in here. That would be so, so cute, you guys. It has a little tiny bee and little tiny just greenery around. Very, very simple, very cute. It has a little bit of color, but it's not overwhelming. As you can tell, the majority of the color is that ivory cream color, or that bisque color, and I absolutely love it. I thought it was so cute. I had to pick it up, you guys. Now this is my last non-Christmas item. You guys, look how adorable this little guy is. It's just a little squirrel. It's a salt and pepper shaker for fall. Obviously you can tell he has the little fall leaves here. And again, it was marked $1.99. Who's gonna pay $1.99 for something like this? I probably got this like for 25 cents. I don't even know. I'm thinking of using him in my coffee bar. I know that I'm gonna be doing a collaboration with Kimberly Davis on the coffee station, you guys. Even though I already filmed one, I think I'm gonna revamp mine and do a little different. So when I do her collaboration, it looks a little different. And I saw this little guy. He's so cute, and he's non-pumpkin. So I have a lot of pumpkins everywhere, but pretty much nothing else, you guys. This year I added some foliage, but I'm gonna be adding different items. But I'm gonna be adding different items that are non-pumpkin to my, all right. So of course, she always walks in when I'm doing a video. But anyways, I'm gonna be using this in my coffee station when I revamp it for this collaboration, you guys. I thought it was so cute. And I'm looking for smaller things like this for the tier trays. I noticed that I don't have a lot of little things, and those trays do require smaller items. So I think that is super cute to add. For Christmas, I ended up getting this beautiful little girl. And she's very vintage looking. I know I don't have things like this. I really don't have things like this. I tend to always gravitate towards larger items because I try to stay away from little items. But I notice when you're decorating, again, when you're working on, you know, your coffee station or your, you know, your hot chocolate station or little things, you know, little areas like the bathroom, you know, next to your soap pump, you want to add just little touches of, you know, of Christmas, just like I did for fall. And I just thought that she was so cute, very vintagey looking. This thrift store had a lot of vintage items, you guys. I was surprised because usually you'll see like a lot of older things, but this was like a lot of 1950s, 1930s, you know, 1940s, like that era, a lot of vintage things. So I'm thinking that she's more on the vintage side. She has a cute little face. And she's holding a little stocking, you guys, and I'm thinking of maybe using her for my coffee bar. Is kind of where the idea is rolling right now. And I picked up this Santa Claus, you guys. So my theme is usually a lot of Santas. I have a lot of Santas everywhere, just because I think they're so cute, and I love what they, you know, what he represents, you know, the giving and all that stuff. So I found this guy. Let me see. how we can focus him. So this Santa, he's just like a resin Santa, super cute. He has his little bag, and again, the size is what I'm looking for, just for comparison. He's about the size of my hands, and so I'm gonna be using him probably like a vignette on my kitchen, you know, snuggling him into something that I'm gonna display in the kitchen area. So I thought he was super cute, and he's super chunky, and I absolutely love him. And here is another little vintage type Santa, you guys, and he's very sparkly and very glam, has nice details, he's very glittery. Now for Christmas, I do use color, you guys. I am not neutral at all when it comes to the holidays, when it comes to Christmas in particular. So for Christmas, I definitely like to have the traditional colors. I love the reds, the greens, and I also have my traveling tree. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'll go ahead and make sure I link it down below. But this year is gonna be different. I'm gonna add some different colors and different textures and different patterns to my Christmas decor, so stay tuned for that, you guys. But I definitely love to use a lot of color for Christmas time. And then last but not least, I got a little nativity set, you guys, and it was just perfect. It had all three pieces, all three key pieces for me. I don't actually have a nativity set, so this is my only one right now. I had an absolutely beautiful one in Miami, and it was white, and I had gotten it from the Dollar Tree. And you guys, something happened, it broke like 2 years ago, and ever since then I never replaced it. So when I saw this little nativity set, it was super cute, very simple. I love how she looks. It actually says something about a collection in the bottom. I'm gonna see if I can, what does it say? It says Kay's collection. Oh, it's from the Dollar Tree. Oh, so they're from the Dollar Tree, you guys. So each piece originally would have been $1. You see what I'm saying? And they wanted $1.99 for each of these pieces. And this is from the, oh, they wanted $2.99. I don't know if you guys can see that. They wanted $2.99. I don't know if you can see the price. $2.99 for each piece, and this is from the Dollar Tree. This is exactly why I never pay full price or what they're asking in thrift stores, especially thrift stores. But they're super cute, you guys. I don't mind picking it up either way. Super nice detailing. And it has the Mary, the baby, Jesus, and Joseph. So super cute for a little vignette somewhere. And if I can find another set that's white, that's my original one was in white, and they were pretty big, and I absolutely love that that nativity set. But I think some of the pieces may have broken or something, and I had to get rid of it. So that, you know, and it was beautiful colors because they were the whites and the creams and all that. But for Christmas, I don't care too much about that because, like I said before, I do use a lot of color, a lot of reds, greens, you know, everything that has to do with Christmas. I'm definitely using that style. This year is going to be kind of more like a candy cane type pattern. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I picked that up last December. And you guys are gonna see that, so make sure that you subscribe below so you don't miss out on that either, okay? Well, that being said, you guys, this is it. This is the end of the video. I showed you everything I picked up, and sorry if my camera is moving. My cat is literally jumping around, chasing her tail and bumping into my camera. Kiddo, stop it. She's such a silly cat. She's almost 16 years old and she still thinks she's a baby. So anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed what I got. I gave you a little insight on what to expect for the springtime. I gave you a little insight of what to expect for Thanksgiving time. I gave you a little insight as to what to expect for Christmas, and I'm gonna use all of these pieces, you guys. I know it kind of looks like a lot of junk at first, but I would not have bought it if I'm not gonna use it. And that's typically what I do, you guys. I make sure that I'm gonna use what I buy. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment down below, you guys. What was your favorite thing? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. As glam as you can be for Christmas. There,
Yeah, pero ya tú estás ahí, mija.
I'm doing a video.
Hi, everybody.
I'm doing a video on things that I picked up. My